Never argue with fools. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. A game of telephone that started with Proverbs 26:4. Soul 3 is under attack, and it's not looking like they will escape this crisis. We have a multi-layered threat that is conspiring to cause all resonators to lose their effectiveness against the lament. I'm 98% sure I have figured out the culprit behind these strange occurrences. I don't know if they'll be able to overcome this one. Here's the deal.
Got him!
The notes say strange occurrences have happened all over Soul 3. The first victim was Jino's magistrate. She was found sobbing on the floor in a diminutive state. Eyewitnesses claim she drank a substance called Desperate Babe. After drinking it, she diminished in not only stature, but cognitive reasoning. This drink was described as an emotional resonance catalyst with its primary active component derived from a rare parasitic bacterium. The bacterium disrupts transmitter transmission via nanoscale molecular interference. As Joy's appointed resonator, how will she be able to protect the people of Jino now? Next, we have an employee and an employer of the Averardo vault. Apparently, an employee by the name of Zani found herself inadvertently ingesting a substance called Quit Like a Queen. This happened while she was drinking afternoon tea after an intense workday. This caused her to break into her employer's office, setting off multiple alarms with a resignation note in hand. Apparently, Quit Like a Queen is a highly contagious workplace toxin, known for transforming diligent employees into outspoken anti-involution fighters. The virus spreads easily in poorly ventilated office spaces. Fortunately, her employer was able to quell the disgruntled employee's rage by presenting a projected year-end bonus for the hard-working employee. However, if a toxin such as this is left unchecked, even the most advanced security systems in the world won't be able to hold back certain individuals. This is getting worse and worse by the moment. Over at the Black Shores, a particularly horrifying incident is taking place, an attempt on the shorekeeper's life. A fire broke out with flames so intense that the seawater near the shore reached a boil. What's worse is amidst the raging inferno, shorekeeper was sighted sleeping throughout the turmoil. Apparently, when she detected the incident, all she did was roll over and murmur to herself, "Why does the seafood soup smell burnt?" In actuality, she was under the effects of a powerful hypnotic neurotoxin called Sleeping Beauty, with its primary active ingredient derived from a rare species of deep-sea algae. The toxin rapidly suppresses the brain's alertness center, inducing a deep sleep far beyond ordinary rest. Rumors suggest True Love's Kiss may serve as an antidote, but the claims are unverified. It's advised not to take on the role of a healthcare practitioner in the event you encounter a poisoned person, lest unnecessary disputes arise. What would we do if the shorekeeper was no longer with us? This problem needs to be treated with the utmost degree of concern. You know, it was said, the scientist is not a person who gives the right answers. He's the one who asks the right questions. Claude Levi-Strauss. However, what can be done when the sciences are under attack? Because right before our very eyes, the principal investigator at the Huashu Academy has come in contact with a special biological contamination. An unidentified substance during an experiment immediately caused abnormal physiological characteristics to develop in the form of cat ears. The principal investigators started displaying periodic grooming behaviors such as licking palms and even began to show notable temperament shifts. Residual traces of a reagent known as Cat Iman Berserk were discovered by the accident investigation team on the control panel. They discovered that the substance induces uncontrollable feline behavioral mimicry in humans. They are fast at work on an antidote. However, the principal investigator has hindered progress due to persistently pushing research documents off the edge of the experimental platform. Could this possibly get any worse? Who could be responsible for this? Well, we've done our research and we think we found the connection between them all. I seem to recall a family in Renacida who deals exclusively in deep-sea biology, crafting numerous medicines and more particularly, poisons. Apparently, in light of the recent string of mysterious poison incidents, the Solaris reporters conducted an in-depth interview with relevant individuals. However, the reporters have not found any strong leads yet. I, however, believe I know who is behind this, and it's none other than the 36th head of the Phasalia family. More importantly, why would this be the case? What is her endgame here? Has she been working with the Thronodian all along behind our backs? I believe there's more to this. We are only just seeing the tip of the iceberg. Speaking of which, let's see what the Rover is up to. Wait, what's that? A massive toxic wave affected the entirety of Soul 3? The timeline has been reset? Oh no, it appears this has been their endgame all along. Everything that led up to this point was just a test trial for their true lament. Now that everyone has been chibified, what hope do we have to defeat the Donodians? It's scientifically proven that shorter characters run slower and use more stamina to get to places that taller characters can get to. Rover seems to get dizzy after any amount of strenuous activity. Even the Sentinel Resonators weren't able to avoid this attack. Who could possibly be behind this? Wait, is that? Oh no. It was Abby the entire time. Or should I call you by your real name? Abraxas. You see, Abby's actual name is short for the name Abraxas. In ancient Gnostic thought, Abraxas is a mystic word and a name for a supreme deity, often depicted as a ruler of the 365 heavens, and its letter's numerical value corresponds to the number of days in a year. Abraxas was described as the god above all gods. It remains elusive and mysterious despite its ever-presence. There are many traits that Abraxas represents. The union of opposites, for example, good and evil, light and darkness, spirit and matter. This duality is not seen as a conflict, but rather a necessary balance. However, even with that balance, Abraxas also encompasses the ability to transcend it. Abraxas is considered a being beyond ordinary existence, a symbol of unity of all things, creation as well as destruction. Abraxas is seen as a ruling force over the heavens, embodying the eternal cycles of time, life, and the movement of the stars. Now that we know the truth, what will you do, dear viewer? Will you bring Abby to justice? Or will you join the dark side? Let me know in the comments. This has been Life Lessons Gaming. I hope you enjoyed this silly video that I did for Wuthering Waves. I have more lore, story, and gaming discussion videos on the way. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. If you haven't seen my prior lore videos for Wuthering Waves, be sure to check out the playlist. I also have another playlist for story-related videos where we take life lessons from games. That playlist is going to be fleshed out much more in the near future as well. Until next time.
Hey, you. Do the thing.